Okay, as you can see, we've opened up the box of chains. We're going to drag one out. There should be two in here, one for each outer wheel. Okay. Let's get them spread out here. Another one hooked. Two hooks, obviously one of them is somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. That's the problem. Okay, we've got it spread out now. Just check to make sure there's no broken cross links. If you do have a broken chain, there's extra ones inside the bus there. As you can see, there's two sides, inside and outside. The outside being a little bit more difficult to latch, so that's why it's better to have it on the outside. Okay, now we've got our wheel a little bit off the ground. Drape the chain over the top of the tire. So, and I usually have this hook right about here, about halfway down the front of the tire. Okay, and then you're going to run the rest of it underneath. Now, you want to try your hardest not to put your hands underneath the wheel. You just never know. It's all good fun until somebody loses a hand. So, drag that around. And here's where you might have to get a little snowy, crawl around on the ground just a little bit. Well, it looks like we've got a little bit of a tangle here, but unfortunately I forgot to put on my handy dandy, there we go, headlamp, but that's okay, we got it undone. So here we go. Oh. I don't know if you can see that.
Can't really get the angle, but
okay.
It's really going to be visible.
Right. That's the inside. Okay, now you want to try to get the chains as tight as you can right off the bat. So we'll snug them up a little bit. Now, here's the tricky part a little bit. This goes in like that. Lift this up. Push that in, and then this slides over the top, hooking it in, okay? Now you can see there's a little bit of flappy chain there, so we're going to take our chain tighteners. This one first, we're going to attach it to that bit of flappy chain there. We don't want that to be flinging around, and this is what it does. So we're going to pull this across. There, good and snug, and then on down the road. Like I said, you can't have too many chain tighteners. This one's a little small, so let's take this one back off and get a bigger one. pretty snug, so. This is where it pays to eat your Wheaties in the morning. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty good. That seems pretty snug. You're gonna wanna go ahead and back off your block there, and then you're gonna probably need to adjust it. So you're gonna drive a short ways, and then if you start hearing any flopping and these chains start to expand out and start hitting the side, you want to stop right away and put on some more chain tighteners. We've also got these regular strips just like this one, which are a little easier to deal with. Like I said, that one's pretty good. I don't think there would be too much trouble with that. So, assuming you're happy with the way things are, back down off of your block, put everything back into the side compartment. Of course, you're going to want to put the other side on first before you do all that. And off you go. So, to take them off, pretty much the reverse. You're going to pull off the chain tightener. And again, can't stress enough, a good pair of warm, waterproof gloves. You can imagine doing all this stuff with your fingers frozen and you can't feel them, and that's no fun. So again, to take this off, squeeze it in a little bit, hold that little collar up, down, it's right off, hopefully.
And it probably helps to position it so that when you're taking them off, it's in about the same spot as when you put it on.
Yeah, I would do that. Get out and check to see where they are and drive until you think this is about here. The easiest thing to do. Usually, taking them off, you don't have to crawl around so much. You can kind of feel where the hook is, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So, unhook. And then make sure to drag the chain over the top and pull it out. You don't want to drive with the chain over there. It will get hung up in there somewhere.
You don't want it to get tangled.
So again, this is the hook. Goes on the inside. This goes on the outside. Bob's your chain monkey.